Welcome to my channel, good people. Time to look at Jumia business activities, more so in Africa, and examine whether this business venture is a bigger competitor against Amazon, and if Jumia could overtake Amazon in sales and revenue in the nearest future. This is for financial education purposes. Thank you. Grab some water, popcorn, and then subscribe. Well, a good way to start would be to examine the brief history of the company. You see, Sacha Pugnosis, Jeremy Hodara, Tunde Kilani, and Raphael Kofi founded Jumia, and the company was launched in Lagos in 2012. Shortly afterwards, it expanded to 5 countries, namely Egypt, Morocco, Ivory Coast, Kenya, and South Africa. And then the company launched its offices later in more African countries. And I think you would like to know the company business moat. No worries, I got your back. You see, Jumia harnesses power of technology to deliver innovative, convenient, and avoidable online goods and services to consumers. Okay, don't go away. Stay tuned. Let me break it down. Jumia technology operates e-commerce platform and a mobile payment system in Africa. Essentially, it is an online marketplace for electronic, fashion, and among others, targeting several African countries. The company is also a logistics services which enables the shipment and delivery of packages from sellers to consumers. And just like Amazon, Jumia is very diversified. Okay, stay with me. Let me tell you about Jumia effective management strategy. And let us examine the company diversified business portfolio. Okay now. In June 2013, Jumia launched Jumia Travel, a hotel booking platform, and Jumia Food, a food delivery platform, if you like. Jumia Deals was launched in April 2015. And in 2017, the company launched Jumia One, an application that enables customers to pay bills such as airtime. The same year, it launched Jumia Pay, a secure payment for people to shop on all Jumia services. This was followed by the company lending program, an initiative that allows its vendors to access business loans. And the company later partnered with Amadeus Technology to launch a platform that enables people to book flights. And this is very interesting. In South Africa, Jumia operates under the name Zando. Zando.co.za, focusing only on online fashion retail. Wow, this is an impressive resume, I would say. That said, let us examine Jumia sales, revenues, and IPO. You see, according to a report, in 2015, Jumia generated 234 million in revenue, which stands for 265% growth from 2014. In 2016, Jumia became the continent's first unicorn, being valued at over $1 billion. And in the late November, Jumia partnered with cryptocurrency company called DOGECOIN to enhance payment service capabilities throughout their areas of operation. And then, listen to this. In April 2019, Jumia went public on the New York Stock Exchange and raised $196 million in net proceeds. The share price, initially offered at $14.50, rose more than 200% in the first 3 trading sessions. The first analyst paper released 21 days after the IPO rated the company at stock target between 27 and 40 US dollars. However, after reaching a peak of nearly $50 on May 1st, 2019, the share value declined to say under $5 per year. Moving on. However, to inform you, good news, to inform you, the bull run did not last for long because Jumia share price gathered momentum, though with volatility. What do I mean? What I'm trying to say is, at a point in time, you see the price at $37, then it goes down again to $27, then it goes up again to $41. What does it mean? Well, it means stock does not move in a straight line. You will have impulsive and corrective pattern, like say breathe in and breathe out, like a waves, more or less 45 degrees. However, what do we have here? We have what is called parabolic, 90 degrees if you like. And when this happens, the moving average is far from the stock price action. You should expect that this stock price is going to nosedive. Essentially, that's what we have. I will call this a corrective correction. Okay, that's said. And then listen to this. When Jumia price action get to $65 thereabout, around September, I was saying 2020, the market capitalization was around $5.8 billion. The management was very smart to capitalize on this run up in early December 2020. Jumia pulled off what is called at the market, quote and unquote at the market, offerings of shares raising $243.2 million. And if you want to know why the stock dilution, well, the answer is simple. The strategy was very critical then. Why? Because the company balance sheet needed a boost. So, moving on. Why do I subscribe to the idea that Jumia could overtake Amazon in the future? Stay with me. Let us examine the past, present performance, and hopefully it would help us to determine the future trajectory in terms of sales and revenue. Okay, now, to inform you, Jumia is not only improving everyday life in Africa, I've also initiated an effective mechanism to support growth of African countries. How? You want to ask me? Okay. You see, more than 110,000 local African companies did business on Jumia in 2019. The strategy is designed to take African economics online by enabling the seller to provide effective and reliable services to consumers. Don't go. Let me explain how it works. Jumia platform consists of marketplace, which connect seller and consumer. It's logistics services, which enables the shipment and delivery of packages from seller to consumer, and its payment system, and it facilitates transaction among participants active on Jumia platform. The question I think you want to ask is whether Jumia is meeting objective in this regard. Okay, bear with me. We are getting somewhere. The answer, if you ask me, is yes, it's meeting its objective. Now, let me provide you with an insight, Jumia achievement. You see, according to data, Jumia has 1.2 billion consumers and 17 million SMEs to serve across Africa. Over 1 billion visit the marketplace in 2019. One transaction or lead every 12 seconds. And 110,000 active sellers on the platform. And over 40 million products, restaurants, and other services listed. That said, you will agree with me that the past and ongoing performance can help us to forecast the future trajectory of the company in terms of sales and revenue. And in my opinion, Jumia share price is set to skyrocket. And perhaps you are still not convinced. Okay, stay tuned. Hear this. You see, the African market has been neglected by the large e-commerce players, I would say. Instead, the focus has been more on India and parts of South America. However, the wind of change is blowing all over the world. More so in the business sector. It's getting very dynamic. We are about to experience a paradigm shift, courtesy the internet. Let me tell you a good example. Jumia platform has collaborated with a wide array of tops like Pepsi Cola, Unilever, HP, and Samsung, and again Intel, meaning consumers in Africa and the rest of the world will be able to have access to these companies' products and services through Jumia platform. And if you ask me, I would say confidently that Jumia has a competitive advantage in Africa because it is the pioneer of e-commerce in the continent. Just to inform you, the population of Africa is 1.3 billion and still growing. And now with over 5 to 3 million internet users, consumer spending is over $4 trillion, and there are over 17 million small and medium-sized businesses who are Jumia potential affiliates. Well, if you ask me what it means, it means it will have a positive effect on Jumia sales and revenue. Consequently, the share price will skyrocket. Definitely. However, according to the ongoing development, growth has been choppy for Jumia. It's been on the downward trend. During the last quarter, the gross merchandise value was actually down by 28% on a year-over-year basis to say 187.3 million. That said, note this, just like many fundamental reliable companies, Jumia's stock price has suffered a significant loss. I'll call this pullback because of the recent market crash. In my opinion, the pullback is a buying opportunity, and I will buy the dip. Now, because I'm convinced that the share price will soon break all resistance levels and continue the bull ride again. Meanwhile, some analysts, or school of thought if you like, believe that in another 10 years, Jumia would overtake Amazon in sales and in revenue. In my opinion, it's possible, but finger crossed. So, what is your opinion? I'd like to know. Okay, now, here comes the best part. Subscribe, like, and comment. Remember, our target is 500 subscribers. and the goal is to generate wealth, build companies, and then create jobs. Bye now. Thank you. See you soon.